YouTube, it's your girl, a good steward, coming to you with my cash stuffing video for my paycheck from March 12th. So we are going to hop right into it. So hopefully you've seen my video for my budget with me video for my March 12th paycheck. Just went up a short time ago, and now I've been to the bank now, and I am going to stuff my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. So we're gonna start out with my cash envelopes from the last paycheck cycle. So I carry 4 envelopes with me. So in eating out, I don't have anything left. I ate out at lunch with some coworkers and I had nothing left. In my grocery envelope, I believe, yep, I've got $4 left. So with these $4, I'll set those to the side. Those will go in my debt envelope a little bit later. Household and miscellaneous both roll over. So I will go ahead and get to stuffing these envelopes. So I hope you guys are doing well. It's not a lot new with me. I do have some new things happening with some of my envelopes, and so I'll get into that as soon as I reach those envelopes. So eating out is going to receive $10. So I'm going to try really hard to not use that, but I also want to make sure that it's okay if I do, you know, it's money, that's okay to do that. Groceries is receiving, let's see, $60, and that's just 3 $20 bills. So it's 1, 2, and 3, so 20, 40, 60. And again, whatever I have that's left over, then I will put into that. Household will receive a 10 and a 5. I do have a little Target gift card in here and a Lowe's gift card. I probably need to do a little bit of condensing of my sinking funds because I have several $1 bills. So let's see, this 5 can go here and 10 here. So let's go ahead and count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, all right, yep, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and $68. And household, miscellaneous is also going to receive 15. And so this is kind of like my allowance category, which $15 for a 2-week period is not a lot of money, but you know, if I'm being really, really honest with myself, there's just not a lot that I need right now. And so I'm just trying to be really diligent about not spending money. So I've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, $43 in miscellaneous. So that's it for my cash envelopes. So I'll put those to the side back in the wallet. And we will go ahead and get started with my sinking fund binders. So we're going to start with my pink binder first. So in benevolence, and I did go ahead and pre-fill my little trackers. Just because I know that my videos can be a little bit long. I am a talker, but it can be a little long as well. So just wanted to go ahead and do that to save a little bit of time on the video so they wouldn't be too long. So if you add $10, which I'm about to do, then that should give me a balance of $80. So I did have a question in the comment, like, what am I going to spend my benevolence on? I don't know yet, but I just know that something will happen, and I know that the Lord will just lay it on my heart to give, and so that's the plan. So that's what I'm going to do at some point soon. So I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and $80. I feel like it's kind of dark. My video's a little dark. Hang on, I'm going to turn on another light. So give me 1 second, guys. Can't tell if that's better or not. I turned on a light, but it's behind me, and so I see a shadow. So, pretty dark shadow. So I don't know if that's made it better or worse. Let me turn that back off. All right, we're just gonna keep on going. So that was my benevolence envelope. Candles is not getting stuffed this time. Car insurance is going to receive $30. So it will receive a 20 and a 10. So again, I did pay car insurance just about a couple of weeks ago. So I am rebuilding this money. So I should have $55. So 20, 40, 50, 55. Car maintenance will be receiving $15. Oops. I'm just over here struggling. So it will receive $15. So 5 and 10 goes right here. And I should have $105 in this envelope. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105. So my car will tell me when it's time for an oil change. And so right now, I don't have anything that's due, any services due. My car is running beautifully. So hopefully I'll be able to just kind of continue to build this up for a while. Car registration is going to receive $25. And this is due in April of every year. I do live in Indiana. And I know I've heard that we have some of the highest car registration rates in the country. So I have no idea what my registration amount is going to be. So we shall see. I feel like are these all facing the same direction? Yep. Alrighty. So according to my tracker, I should have $195. So let's count. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. Perfect. I have just a couple more paychecks before this is due. So we will see about that. Christmas, you guys know that I am doing I pull 2 different envelopes every time I get paid. So I should ultimately get $1,378 for our Christmas. So this week I pulled $33 and $23. So this particular stack of money came from a coin jar that I decided to just count this past weekend. And so I had $16 in bills. I actually had $92 in coins, and so it's quite a lot. So I counted and rolled coins for a couple of hours this weekend, which is great. I'll tell you guys what I'm gonna do with those coins later on in the video. But for now, I'm gonna use these $6. I'm gonna use $10 for the anniversary party, and these $6 will go in my envelopes. So out of my paycheck, I budgeted $50 and then $56. So in the week 23 envelope, I will put a $20 bill and 3 ones, 2, 3, for a total of $23 in the week 23 envelope. And I've already marked it as March 12th pay. And in the week 33 envelope, I will put 20, 10, and 3 ones in that envelope. So I don't typically count this money as far as how that goes, but these are the envelopes thus far. And on my tracker, I should have $234. So we got a ways to go still, but super excited about my Christmas sinking fund. So that'll be fun. So in house maintenance, then I am stuffing $15. And according to the tracker, that should give me $100. So there's 10, and a 5. So I'm going to count that: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Perfect. I'm pretty surprised at how quickly I've built up different envelopes, so that's exciting for me. Lawn care. This is going to be being depleted relatively quickly. Let's see, I'm going to give this $15 as well. But I do have someone who comes and treats my lawn, as well as in the fall that I pay several $100s for the leaves to come up. I've got tons and tons of trees. So it's really pretty in the spring and summertime. But in the fall, when those leaves start to fall, oh my goodness, it is a crazy amount of work. And so last year it was worth it to pay about $500 for people to come and do my leaves, and so I plan to do that again. So I need to up this amount significantly. So according to my tracker, I should have $115. So let's count: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115. So that's lawn care. Vacation and wedding, neither one of those are getting stuffed this go around. So I'm gonna look into my cream binder. And this has different envelopes than the other ones. Oh my goodness. Guys, I can't get it together today. Oops. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. This little binder has a mind of its own. So, my very first envelope is the 50th anniversary party for my parents. And so, I am giving $30 from my paycheck, plus, again, the $10 that was in my coin jar, so that's $40. So, I'll be putting that 40 in here. And according to my tracker, then I should have $216. So let's count: 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 210, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So 216. However, there's 3 extra 20s here that didn't come out of my paycheck. That's because my sister gave me some money earlier today, and she's gonna start giving me money weekly for the party, just because she thinks it's gonna be more helpful for her from a budgeting standpoint with her and her family to bring me cash. And so that's $60 that I'm going to add to the envelope, but I'm going to track her money and her portion separately. So I probably need to do a different card for her, which I will. So I'm going to put 3, 12, 21, and I will put sister on here. And so she gave $60. And so for a total, then we will have $276. I'm going to add that here. So this is another amount that it's doing very well. But yeah, I think I told you before, I'm selling some things on Poshmark. So hopefully I will be able to make that goal of $650 by June. So beauty is getting a $10 bill. And according to my tracker, I should have $55. So let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. So this is more of a cash envelope. I just don't carry it with me all the time because I don't want to be super tempted to spend a lot. And so I am just kind of holding on to that and letting that build up for a while. Blinds, I don't stuff this often, but that's going to get $5 today. And so that should give me a total of $20. So we have 10, 15, 20. So I'm thinking I want like the motorized kind, and I've got a really pretty picture window that takes up basically the entire wall of my one of the walls in my living room, and so that's going to be a pretty pricey project, I think. Clothes is another one that's more of a cash envelope as opposed to a sinking fund. I guess it could be either, but that's going to receive $10 this time. 10, I'm sorry, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I'm pretty ready to go do some spring clothes shopping, but trying to be patient, trying to just be cool, because I know that I can go overboard. And so I just kind of want to build this money up. And then I probably will go somewhere like H&M or Marshalls or TJ Maxx, where I can get more for my money. So I feel like I'm doing a little bit more. So my debt envelope, again, this is my leftover money from, and that's where this amount, these $4 came from earlier that I took out. So I should have, let's see, according to the tracker, then I should have $68 in here. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and 68. Perfect. So, not sure. This is kind of an ongoing envelope. But at some point when I begin to figure out my student loan debt repayment, like aggressively paying that down, then I will be using this to help do that. In my emergency fund, I'll be adding $45. So that is, let's see, 2 20s and a 5. So here we will put 5 and the 2 20s. So according to my tracker, I should have $330. So we shall see. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 310, 315, 320, 325, 330. So this is building up nicely as well. Probably when I get to, I'm not sure. I really need to do some condensing because of all of the 5s and 10s, and I need just some $100 bills. So I know that a lot of people in the budget community on YouTube, they use placeholders. So I need to kind of think about how much money I'm keeping in my house. So that's not necessarily a great idea. Furniture is getting stuffed with $5 for the first time ever. So this is a relatively new sinking fund. Well, they all are pretty new. I've just been doing it since December, but I do want some new bar stools in my kitchen area at some point. So that'll be a while, but that's what this envelope is for. Not stuffing gas. Gifts is going to get $10. I did say that I owed my nephew a present, and I did get him a present, and I need to take that money out of here, but I will do that off camera. So I think I spent $24 for him. So this should have $100 in the gifts envelope. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Perfect. And then when I take his $24 out, then I will have $76. And then I've got my cousin's birthday is at the end of the month, so I'll be going to celebration for her. I've got a niece and nephew, twins, who will be turning 18 next weekend, so I've got to get them something. So not sure that this is enough money to cover everybody, but we'll see. Let's see. Home decor is not getting anything. Investments gets a $10 bill this time. And so this is just for my Robinhood account. So now that's $20 for investments. Kids' college. In the fall, there will be 2 nieces and a nephew in college. And so I want to be able to give them pizza money, give them a little allowance from time to time. So that's what this money is for. So I'll be adding $10 to this envelope. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, which is perfect, exactly what the tracker says. And my birthday, I'll be adding $10 to that. And so according to the tracker, that should be $80. So let's go ahead and count. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. I don't have any particular plans for the birthday, but it'd be nice to have some funds, however I choose to celebrate. So that's it for this binder. So those are my two binders. So as always, I love to leave everybody with a scripture, something to encourage you with, because that's really how I think about the Bible. It is instructions for life, but it's also a way in which we encourage ourselves and one another. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Maybe that's a little bit better. Let me zoom in on those. I'll move that up. Let's see. Let me move those out of the way. There you go. So this one is a little bit longer. It's 2 verses, and it's from Philippians chapter 4, verses 11 and 12. And this is from the Amplified Version. So I'll read through it first, and then I'll speak to why I think that it's so critical. Not that I speak from any personal need, for I have learned to be content and self-sufficient through Christ, satisfied to the point where I am not disturbed or uneasy, regardless of my circumstances. I know how to get along and live humbly in difficult times, and I also know how to enjoy abundance and live in prosperity. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of facing life, whether well-fed or going hungry, whether having an abundance or being in need. And so I think that this just really speaks to, the level of contentment that the Lord expects us to have in life. And so there may be times where we're in need, and there's other times where we don't need anything materially. But yet we're supposed to be, and we're called to be content in either situation, because we know that Christ provides for us. Because Philippians 4:13, which I didn't write down, but I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. And so it's all about us and our great need for him in our lives, regardless of our situation and our circumstance. The secret is him. He's our secret. He's how we get by. And so while I think that saving money is important, budgeting money and not living frivolously is very important, at the end of the day, my hope doesn't lie in what's in my binders. My hope doesn't lie in what's in my savings accounts. My hope doesn't lie in the fact that I can pay the mortgage every month. But my hope lies in Christ and what he can do for me. And so really fully being dependent upon him for all of our needs. And so that's what this speaks to me about. And so again, knowing and having the full faith that he will take care of me and provide for me always. It's just a comforting thought. So with that said, just wanted to comfort you all. As always, I pray for you. I pray that you can be a blessing to someone else, and I pray blessings over you. And with that said, thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you are so moved. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Peace.